What's up, JQ? I'm Sydney Sweeney, and today I'm going undercover on the internet. Let's see some YouTube comments. She's trained in MMA. I would love to see her in an action role. Me too. I started training when I was like 12, 13 years old. I was doing grappling and kickboxing, trained like 3-4 days a week. I was the only girl in an all-guy dojo. That's pretty cool. Petition for Sydney Sweeney to either do a rom-com or do more comedy in general. Aww, I would love to. I grew up loving rom-coms. I used to be so scared of doing comedies, but after doing White Lotus, which was like a mixture of the two, I really want to do more. Could you imagine if I did a rom-com with Jennifer Coolidge? That'd be amazing. I wonder if Sydney's family is Team Cassie or Team Maddie. I actually know the answer to this. A lot of my cousins are obsessed with Maddie, but I'd hope that they'd love Cassie too. Replied, Reddit, oh dear God. Reddit scares me. No Euphoria until 2024. I can't comment on that. How do actors take off? Is it really luck and perfect timing, or is it naturally hard work and effort that matters more? You know, I think about this a lot. I started acting when I was like 12 years old. Many years of a lot of hard work, but it wasn't until I was cast in the right projects and the right roles for me. So I always think that it's actually a mixture of both. Let's check Twitter. The director said cut, but Sydney Sweeney heard roll and she just went with it. I love this. I saw this. It was really funny. I wish that was what happened, but now that was, he said action and I did action. This was actually the first scene we filmed coming back for season 2, which was a little intimidating, but I'm glad people enjoyed it. Sadboy_Bree said, what kind of stunt did Cassie do to require a double? Coco Ming 0 said, getting beat up by Maddie. Mermaid Defy said, but Sydney Sweeney said she broke her toe filming with Maddie's character, LOL. Yeah, the stunt double came in when I was still in the ER. My toe shattered, and so there was the scene when she's running down the hall and she gets slammed up against the wall. I was still currently in the ER. My toe is completely fine now. Ooh, they're filming Madame Web close to me. My dad saw Sydney Sweeney. I am. I'm currently filming right now, actually. I had a couple days off, so I'm here. But I've been in Boston since June filming. I can't say anything. I'm sorry. It's so hard because I love talking. Instagram. How come you and Angus don't have more scenes together? He seems so chill. I have been saying this. I ask Sam all the time to please somehow connect Cassie and Fezco. I'm hoping maybe next season I will. Was this or was this not a homage to Midsummer? Okay, I believe that this imagery represents all of the flowers and all the love and affection that she believes she has received from Nate. But I think that it's up for interpretation. What's Quora? What was Sydney Sweeney's most challenging scene? It actually is a little further back for Handmaid's Tale. I had to learn how to dive and sink with weights on me, and I wanted to do my own stunt, so I went through the training. Challenge means fun for me, so I like a good challenge. What's the most embarrassing scene Sydney Sweeney filmed? I feel like Cassie embarrassed herself quite a bit. I like losing myself to characters in the moment, so it might have been embarrassing, but it was good. Ooh, what is it like to work with Quentin Tarantino? Incredible. I mean, that's like a bucket list dream job for pretty much every actor. For the audition process for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin and casting said that you could do like extra credit, a different scene, a monologue, and I ended up writing a letter in character to Manson. Yeah. I actually spent my 21st birthday on that set, which was really cool. That will definitely go down in history for me. Is anything off limits for actress Sydney Sweeney? That's a good question. I think that I kind of feel it out as it goes. I don't really have anything that is like, oh, no. Okay, Wikipedia. Sweeney has said she creates separate books for each of her characters, which are interactive diaries, timelines, memory books, pictures of the character's entire world. That is true, I do. I create books for every character to try and make them the most human as possible. Every book is so drastically different. They're very special to me. I don't show many people. Sweeney also studied multiple languages and graduated as valedictorian. I loved school. She became interested in acting after auditioning to be an extra in an independent film that was shooting in the Spokane area. To convince her parents to allow her to pursue acting, she presented them with a 5-year business plan. I did. It was when I was like 11. I knew I wanted to be an actor even before that, but my parents, they weren't really sure about it. They thought it was like me wanting to be a princess. When this movie came to town, there was just this extra role in it, and I found out, convinced my parents to let me. I put together a 5-year business plan presentation because that's what I saw adults were doing. I ended up booking it. All I did was like stand there and go, oh. TikTok. Oh wait, this is so incredible. How did you get started with this hobby? It's so interesting. So I'm working on my Bronco. I am obsessed with cars and especially vintage vehicles. And when I started filming Euphoria, I wanted to do something on my off time. My best friend's dad, Rod Emery, he builds and restores classic Porsches. So I got a 1969 Bronco and I brought it to his shop and he cleared out a section for me. I changed the transmission, I changed all the brakes, the interior, pretty much everything in the car. Did they actually film at a resort or on an island? Where do I sign up? Honestly, same. We filmed at the Four Seasons in Maui. It was also during the pandemic, so the island was shut down and the resort was closed. So the cast and crew had Four Seasons to themselves. The hotel became our house. And it was the first time I've ever been to a resort, and I feel like I've been very spoiled because I'll never have that experience ever again. All right, well, that is it, and I am going to sign off the internet.